Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. If you want to be financially free or wealthy in the future, there's poor and bad habits that you need to cut or tone down in order to be wealthy. These habits might make you feel comfortable or happy in the short term, but what about later down the road in like 5 years or 10 years from now? Do you still want to be in the same position that you're in now, or do you want to grow and become wealthy? If you want to be better off, let's identify these 10 habits that's keeping you from being wealthy. Number 1, refusing to take responsibility of the current situation that you're in. First things first, if you want to be wealthy, then you must be responsible of any past actions, debt, or simply why you're not in a wealthy position that you're in right now. Identify these problems and start asking yourself how you can get there and set goals for yourself to achieve it. Don't blame others for the reason why you aren't wealthy. Instead, start looking for opportunities to grow and ignore the negative comments that's hindering you to be wealthy. So stop blaming others and learn to thrive in it. Having a negative mindset will definitely keep you from being wealthy. Number 2, forgetting to make and following a budget. Overspending is a real thing and a lot of people are doing it without knowing. Budgeting might seem boring for some people, but sticking to one will help you avoid debt and making impulsive purchases. This will help you achieve your financial goals faster and put less stress on your wallet. So take the time to figure out how much you truly need to stay alive, like for food, housing, transportation, and other bills. And make sure you don't have your expenses being more than your income. Number 3, not investing at all. Some people think that only people with a lot of money could invest and make money. While it's true that some investments require a lot of money, but you can still invest in smaller things and slowly build up your portfolio. For instance, people can easily invest in stock nowadays with only a couple of dollars. You can open up an account with Robinhood or Webull and then start buying shares of a company. I've been doing that for a while, and you can check out my beginner playlist on investing with Webull where I show you how to get started. And by the way, sometimes companies like Robinhood and Webull will give you free stock when you sign up, so feel free to check them out if you want to get started. Then later on, when you start making more money, you can invest in bigger things like real estate or businesses if you like. The key point here is that if you want to be wealthy, you'll need to start owning assets, and that's anything that'll grow in value in the future or that'll make you more money. Number 4, having an addiction. This really sucks when this addiction costs you money. Addicted to gambling, smoking, drinking, Starbucks drinks, and daily boba runs, like these addictions can all add up. Just spending $4 a day for 365 days is $1,460. For some people, that might not be a lot of money, but for others, that's like half a year's worth of grocery. I know when you're addicted to something, it's hard to just stop. But if you really want to stop, you would, and you'll have a budget to follow, maybe an accountability partner to hold you accountable for your actions. Number 5, carrying too much debt. Growing debt is one easy way that'll keep you from being wealthy. Mortgage and business loans are fine if it's making you money, but what I'm talking about are those credit card debts, those payday loans, or anything that isn't really helping you make more money. Any debt that has a 20% interest rate is automatically bad. If you keep making late payments or not paying back those debt will grow and you'll be drowning in interest. So it's better to have none of these debt if you want to build wealth. Number 6, not caring about retirement. If you're young, it might be weird for you to even think about retirement, but the truth is, the younger you start to prepare for retirement, the better off you'll be. Your goal is to become wealthier for retirement, right? So for example, in the United States, there's a Roth IRA that people can open, and if you start putting money aside a couple days every day for retirement when you're young, you can become a millionaire when you retire. And I did a breakdown of that in my previous video. If you like, you can check that out. Link is down below. Number 7, spending on things that don't grow in value. We all deserve to have nice things, but what if I told you if you could hold off on getting those nice things now, you can get something better in the future, like delaying your gratification now and working on increasing your net worth. Ask yourself, do you really need the latest iPhone, that designer name t-shirt, or that expensive car with nice wheels? Do you really need that? Better yet, do you really need to buy alcohol every single day? Instead, why not just take that money to reinvest it in yourself, in a business, or other investment? This way, when your investment does grow, you can afford more fancier things in life. And if you can't do that, your wealth will grow. Number 8, only having one source of income. Now, if you're just starting out, having one source of income isn't bad because you need to start somewhere. But if you're planning to become wealthy in the future, you would probably have multiple sources of income. Most millionaires have multiple sources of income, and most likely one of them is passive, meaning that the money just flows into their account without doing a lot of work. Most people get their income from their salary, and that's totally normal since not everyone is born wealthy. If one of your income sources decides to fail, then you can rely on your other source of income to help you out. The more sources of income that you create, hoping that they're passive, the higher the chance it is for you to become wealthy. Number 9, not reading or caring about your financial education. Growing as an individual means reading a lot and learning as much as possible. Many people think that education ends when you're out of school, but that's not true. You learn every single day at work or at home. Learning more about investing and finance will definitely help achieve your financial goals faster. There's a lot of free material or videos out there to help you. And just like my channel, I give everyone free knowledge to help grow their bank account and wealth with no strings attached after you buy my $1,000 course. I'm just kidding. Number 10, procrastinating. You know that you shouldn't procrastinate. You always hear people say it, and you probably know that it's not good to constantly be doing it. Procrastination kills dreams, growth, and most importantly, prevents you from achieving wealth if you keep telling yourself that you'll do it later on. Procrastination is linked with fear. Many people procrastinate because they fear that their business, investment, or goals won't bring the expected results. So instead of taking the risk, they binge watch TV shows all day long. Your time is your most important asset. It is necessary to relax and just let life flow once in a while. But if you keep procrastinating on your goals, you will never get the life you want. Overall, I hope this was intuitive and that by changing a few of these bad habits could yield a better result in your wealth. And of course, building wealth does take some time and it won't just happen overnight. But with a bit of motivation and determination, you could probably be way better off than me. I'm just saying. I hope you like this video. If so, feel free to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing for more weekly uploads. I'll catch y'all later.